Hi guys, this is Stephanie with Small Farm Journey, and I wanted to take you on a tour of my garden today. So let's get started. We live on 7.5 acres, and we have a pipeline that runs through our property that we can't build permanent structures on, but we can use it for so many more things, and one of those is our garden. And it's really the only sunny, it's one of the only two sunny places that we have. We have two places that are pretty sunny, and other than that everything's wooded, so this is the biggest one. So this is where we put our garden. I have frost cloth laying on the ground. Okay, and this is our strawberries that we planted in a kiddie pool. This is our first year to grow strawberries. We have watermelon. I believe these are Jubilee watermelons, yes. And that is lemon thyme and some flowers. I believe those are either nasturtiums or zinnias, I can't remember. And then we'll come over here. We'll start with our garlic. We have a garlic bed there. And we have cucumbers planted up against the fence. You can see the little plants there. Just straight eighths, I believe, is the variety on those. We have comfrey, and I know you're not supposed to plant in tires. I didn't know that when I did this several years ago, but I've already got this stuff established, so I'm just kind of letting it go right now. Comfrey, orange mint in that one, sage, and I've got to get mulch put around on this cardboard. My sage plant is nice this year. Then my husband wanted mosquito plants. We have a lot of mosquitoes. So we're going to see how those work. I've never had any luck with them, but there's one there and another one across the garden. And then he bought a Carolina Reaper pepper. That's what that is. And I don't remember what kind of tomato that was. It was just one that he picked up that he wanted. It was a red beef steak. So then, and these little holes over here on the side of the beds, we have some more watermelons. Those are my son's. He loves watermelon. He has some crimson sweets. I think that's what those are. And they're coming up really well. And then he has some more in that tire back in the corner. And we have raised beds for most of our stuff. We have 4 by 16 raised beds. And we do not have all of them completely full of dirt yet. That's an ongoing process because it's so expensive. But we have sourced dirt from all over. So it's just an ongoing process. But this is our corn, and there has been no dirt added to this bed. It's just literally sitting on the ground. So you can see what our dirt looks like when we just till the ground. It's full of little rocks. Typically not really big ones, but absolutely full of small rocks. But our corn does pretty well in that, so it's coming up. And then I have okra that I don't see any okra yet. I haven't been out here this morning, but no, it's not coming up yet. So that's Star of David, I believe, okra. And oh, there's a butterfly. And I have some zinnias planted in the end of this bed. And then the rest of the bed is full of squash. Just yellow straight neck squash. Summer squash. Those are doing very well. And then in this bed, we have the sun cherry tomatoes, sun sugar cherry tomatoes, which I love, on this end. And then we have golden Jubilee tomatoes, which I've never grown before. I think it's a slicing tomato, so I'm excited about those. And we have, I think those are pink eye purple whole peas on that side. We've stuck seeds everywhere trying to get all of the seed that we had planted because a lot of it was a couple of years old and needs to be planted. Here I bought some sunflowers from Baker Creek, an Autumn Beauty, and so those are coming up really well. I'm really excited about those. And I have a weed. several weeds. And in this end, I have some, I don't remember what variety they are, from Haas Tools, Scarlet Nantes carrots, and these were pelleted seed, which I was really excited to try because I have a lot of trouble, I guess a lot of people do from what I hear, with carrots, planting them and not having them come up in clumps. Even when I thin them, it seems like they're still just not spaced right. So I'm really excited about these to see how well I managed to get those spaced out. And we have another mosquito plant. Peas look really good. They're coming up well. And then in this bed, we have, this is our pepper bed. And in this end, we planted some zucchini, which is not, it's starting to come up. You can see one right there. It's starting to sprout. And then in the peppers, we planted hot peppers on this end, eggplant, and then sweet peppers on the other end. So we bought a pretty big variety of peppers this year. We have cayenne pepper, Cajun bells, habanero, jalapenos, and we have all the bell peppers, the red, green, yellow, and orange. We have some orange lunchbox and some banana peppers down here. Those are looking pretty good so far. In this little corner, I have a milkweed that I found at the grocery store, and I just wanted it. And I planted some cinnamon basil that I had gotten from Baker Creek as a bonus packet, and it's coming up really well. I noticed that yesterday. Really excited about that. I've never grown that. And over here we have some spun orange marigolds from Baker Creek. That's kind of faded. That we planted, and they're coming up. So hopefully they'll shade out some of these weeds. And then next, on this front end, we have a few random tomatoes that we just didn't have any more room for, and we just stuck them up here by the fence, and they seem to be doing pretty good. I need to fertilize those. We fertilized tomatoes yesterday, and I forgot to do those. So this is my tomato bed, and I have cattle panels. Well, they're not cattle panels, that's just hog wire, I think is what they call that, but similar to how people put cattle panels up for trellises. And we have the tomatoes planted right under those, and then we have green beans on the outside. We tried that this year, and onions in the middle and on the outside. So I mostly have Arkansas Traveler tomatoes. I have a couple of other varieties, but primarily we bought the Arkansas Travelers because we wanted to put up a lot of produce this year, and I know that they perform well here. We've had a lot of good luck with the Arkansas Travelers in our heat and humidity. They do really well. So I think this one's a Cherokee Purple. And then that one, that big one, it's way bigger than the rest of them, is a German Queen. I've never grown those before. And then I have a little bit of dill down here on the end. And I've never been able to get dill to do very well, so I'm hoping this year's my year. And that's a weed I pulled yesterday. And then all of these on this side, I believe, are Arkansas Travelers. And I have some basil on the end that I'm not sure what happened to it. I thought it was being eaten by bugs, but I couldn't find any bugs. And then I started, the worse the damage got, I started feeling like it was probably something got on it. I'm not sure. If anyone has any ideas, let me know in the comments. But I'll get a closer view of that. It looks burned. I don't know. I haven't put anything on it. so I'm not sure what happened to that. And then in this bed, I have shade cover over because I still have my peas in here, my sugar snap peas. And they're almost, some of them are still kind of small, but there's some that are, trying to find one that's good size. There's one over there. I don't know if you can see that. And then I also have green beans in here. We love green beans. So I have all my sugar snap peas trellised with the little bamboo stakes. And then I have rosemary here. And parsley. And oregano, which I think I'm going to have to move. I really didn't know it was that invasive when I moved it, or when I planted it, but it's taking over the bed, so it's going to have to go somewhere else. Lots of onions. We love onions. And then we have some Scarlet Nantes carrots down here that I think we just got from Walmart or somewhere, I'm not sure. But you can see those. There's a lot of little grass in there, but if I pull the grass up, I pull the carrots up. So I'm really going to have to rethink how I do those. When these other carrots start coming up, I'm going to probably, I don't know, mulch around them. Or if anyone has any ideas or things that you've tried with carrots to keep the grass out, let me know. And then lettuce. It's kind of doing good. And then I have kale under this shade cloth. And then I'm just going to look down through here. I have some brassicas. I have cabbage, broccoli, and I think some Brussels sprouts down on the end, but they're starting to, I think, feel the heat. They just don't look real great. So, my husband is building me a greenhouse, and we will do a video on that as soon as we get that put together. But I'll probably just replant all of that this fall because it's, you can see it's really starting to look yellow and not great. So, and here's another dilemma. I don't know what's going on with my speckle beans. I have green beans here, speckle beans over here. And I will go around where you can see it better, but my green beans are fine. They look great. I mean, they have a little bit of bug damage, but nothing major. That's iceberg lettuce and radishes. But look at these. Look at that. I don't know what is, it looks like something is going on at the end of the leaves. So, ideas, suggestions, I don't know. We put some cayenne pepper thinking maybe it was bugs, but we didn't see any bugs. I do have caterpillars out here right now, but I haven't caught one on the beans, and I don't know why it's affecting the speckle beans so much, but I'm going to lose those, I'm afraid, and I was really excited about those. So, any ideas, let me know, but that's about it, and I will keep you posted as things progress. I will try to make sure I get a video up at least once a week. So thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and the subscribe, and come back and join us again, and I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless. We planted strawberries.
Everything's clear if you choose to see just a matter